Congratulations.
Thanks. Let's go. Amelia, from now on, you are my legal wife. No one can do us apart.
Am I really worth it?
Amelia, I'll give up everything for you. Besides, you're carrying my baby. So, I can give up my family. Now, let's have your favorite cream puffs now, shall we?
Come on.
What?
Hey.
Let go. Let go. Look, Amelia is pregnant. Let her go. It's fine.
Mr. Brown said, as the heir to the top family. In travel, you've enjoyed it a lot. You must take your responsibility. You can't leave your family just for a woman. Send him to the airport.
No, Avery, no, Avery.
Amelia.
Avery.
Hello. Avery's on the plane? Okay, I'll go back to tell Mr. Brown.
Please, don't separate me and Avery.
Avery is such a noble and rich man. How can a lowborn be with him? Look, you can never change your fate. This is your compensation. Take it and disappear.
What? How could it be Avery? No way. Don't worry, baby. I'll protect you. You may be Avery's only blood in the world.
Mom, the holiday is gonna end. Will Dad be back? Everyone laughs at me, for I have no father. I want a father.
Anton, didn't I tell you? Your dad is fighting a beast to protect us?
But I want him back. When I grow up, I can join his fight.
Anton, do you forget we have a mission in Sealand?
To send money to Uncle Finley, but he's not good.
Hey, you do grow up, huh? You dared speak ill of me.
Uncle.
Finley. Your tuition. Mom sold the house for your tuition. Don't waste money, okay?
If she knows I didn't study in Sealand but owed a lot of money, I'm screwed? All right, got it. Okay, just discipline your son.
Finley, return the money.
Oh, no!
What's wrong, Finley? Anton.
Hey, did you give him money?
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I'm talking to you. Are you dumb?
Yes, so what? Who are you? Why did you chase my brother?
You're his sister? Well, he owes me money. Then you pay for him.
What are you doing? Let go of me. There's no money.
Piss off.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Here you are, your bag. Miss, behave yourself.
Avery, I'm Amelia. Amelia Shepherd.
I don't know you, and I'm not Avery.
Right. Avery passed in a plane crash 5 years ago. How could he be alive? He just looks like Avery.
Is this Dad? You're my dad.
I'm sorry. He got the wrong person.
You're cute, but you can't just call others dad.
You're my dad. You look exactly the same as in the picture.
Anton, stop it. He's talking nonsense. Please don't mind it.
Why would I feel familiar with her?
Sir, thank you so much. If there's nothing else, we're leaving then.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You're injured. I can send you to the hospital.
No need. I just sprained my ankle.
Mom, you okay? It's fine.
You sprained your ankle. Don't force yourself.
Thank you, sir. You're such a good man.
What are you doing? Put me down.
Mommy, just let him carry you. You two are a perfect match.
Nonsense, Anton.
Don't struggle in my arm, or if you get hurt, don't blame me.
Thank you for... Let's go. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
It's all right. Come on. But you got injured. I'll help take care of your wound.
No.
You need to rest more. Don't stay up late or do strenuous exercise. Then you'll recover soon.
You've drunk so much. Are you in a bad mood?
Sir, the wind bell is for you.
We have nothing to thank you. Please take it.
Well, thanks. Oh, right. You must be hungry. What do you want to eat? I'll treat you to dinner.
Well, no need.
I want cream puffs. They're my mom's favorite. Mom says with cream puffs, we will feel happy.
Oh, that's it. Okay, then I'll take you and your mom to eat your favorite cream puffs, okay?
No need, really. We're poor, but we can afford snacks.
How can you say that? Don't belittle yourself, and you helped me. You came to my place, and you're my guests, so I should treat you to dinner.
I didn't expect that you would be so nice to us.
Come on, everyone is equal.
Sir, my mom's single. If you like her, you can be my dad. You're as handsome as me. I like you.
Stop it, Anton. Go to sleep.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Please don't mind what he just said.
It's fine.
Oh, to show how much we appreciate you, I can have a drink with you.
Thank you.
Are you drunk?
No. And I think Anton is right.
Well, really. Hey, what? What have you done? He just looks like Avery. Why would you? Hello?
Ms. Amelia Shepard, congrats on your appointment as Mr. Brown's new secretary. We've sent the contract. Please come to work tomorrow.
Really? Okay. I'll go to work on time. Amelia, well done. You were admitted by the branch of North Star Group. Then you can give Anton a better life. Amelia, he's a rich and favored man. You're totally different. Don't forget the lesson. I was drunk last night. I could just forget it.
Mom, why don't we say goodbye to him?
Anton, we're just strangers to him. Don't disturb him.
Where is she? No, I have to find her.
Sir, please go home.
Isn't he afraid of me fighting Troy for the inheritance? He wants me home? I haven't figured out what happened 5 years ago. How could I go back?
Your father says you have been engaged with Ms. Carly Frost, and you should go back to marry her.
Marry someone I don't love? How ridiculous. Unless you tell me what happened 5 years ago.
Well,
Avery survived but lost his memory. I don't think it's bad. Look, from now on, his name is Zach Brown. Whoever dares to call him Avery will be wiped out. You hear me?
yes, sir. Mr. Brown, please. As the second son of the Browns, you should go back now to marry Carly and help your father with the family business.
I'm not his tool. Tell my father I may go back, but I'll never marry Carly.
But
Let's go, Anton.
Mr. Brown, your father said you should take over the branch now.
Got it. Where are you now? If we're destined, I'm sure. I'll see you again.
Mr. Brown will be here soon. As his secretary, you must remember these. He's allergic to seafood. And he can't bear the mess on his desk because he's a neat freak. As for the rest, I'll print it.
Rich people are troublesome, but Avery had similar habits. Well, okay. Got it.
Welcome back, Mr. Brown.
It's him. Amelia, don't overthink. Focus on your work.
Mr. Brown, I'm sorry, I didn't see her come in.
Zach, let's have dinner together.
I'm sorry, Miss Frost. I'm busy now.
But your father wants us to spend more time together.
No need.
But
Mr. Brown, I'm your new secretary. Amelia Shepherd.
Ms. Frost, I have a business. Go back if nothing else. Send her out.
Miss Frost, please.
Why did you just leave when in Sealand?
I didn't. I just happened to get a new job.
What a coincidence. So you're the new secretary for me.
Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown. Your former phone is repaired. Someone called you more than 20 times, maybe. She's the one you're looking for.
Maybe. Always maybe. What if she changed her number? What if she couldn't answer me? Useless. Get out.
Yes. Mr. Brown has a first love, but he couldn't reach her, so he's angry. Don't piss him off.
So he has a crush. He may have forgotten that night. Well, it's over. Don't be angry. Maybe she's looking for you too. Girls are easy to coax. Just ask her out and give her flowers. Girls like romantic things.
You're right. You may go out too.
Okay. Avery's number? How could someone who passed away send messages to me? What's going on? Is he alive? No, I must go. Why hasn't he come? Is it a trick? Hello?
You're Anton's mom? It's dismissed early today, and only Anton is left. Please come pick him up.
Okay, please help me. Take care of him. I'm on my way. Thank you.
It's been 2 hours. Why hasn't she come here? Forget it. I remember nothing. Even if she came, I wouldn't recognize her.
Mom, you're late today. It's not right.
Anton, I'm sorry, but how can I give you a good life if I don't work hard?
If you find me a father, you won't be so tired, and I won't be the last one to be picked up.
Anton, it's my fault. I promise. I'll pick you up on time. I'll make it up. Let's go eat ice cream, shall we?
All right.
Good. Hello. Mr. Brown?
You're his secretary? I'm his friend, Lucas Stone. Zach is drunk. Come to the club and take him home.
Okay. Hello. I'm here to pick up Mr. Brown.
Well, you're his new secretary? So pretty. What a pity.
I'm sorry. Mr. Brown, let's go.
Don't be hurried. Well, you have a kid. You're married?
Mr. Stone, it's my privacy.
You look like a family? Well, is this Zach's child?
Lucas, enough. This is my secretary.
All right, go.
I'll send you home.
Let's go.
Mr. Brown, you're drunk.
Mom, I just want him to be my dad. He looks like Dad in the picture.
Anton, he's too rich to accept us.
But isn't everyone equal? And you're so pretty. Why wouldn't he accept you?
You'll know when you grow up. Let's go.
Stop. Why are you in my fiancé's house?
Fiancé?
Why would a lowborn like you be here?
Miss, please, mind your tongue.
Why should I be polite with a poor wretch?
You...
Stop. I didn't allow you to go. Tell me, why you're in Zach's house?
It hurts. Let go of me.
Bad woman, don't touch my mom.
Piss off, bastard.
Don't touch my kid. I'm Mr. Brown's secretary. He's drunk, and I sent him back. I don't know if he's engaged. I'm sorry.
You've had a kid, and you want to marry into the Brown family?
I never thought so.
Never? Then why would you be here?
Bad woman. Don't bully my mom.
Don't hurt him. I'm his secretary. I just sent him home. It was an accident. I won't come here anymore.
You think I would believe you?
Don't go too far. Don't think you can insult me because you're rich.
A woman who sells herself still has dignity? Don't you just seduce men because you're pretty? You had the kid by hooking up with others, huh?
Don't talk nonsense.
My mom isn't what you said.
So sweet, huh? Since you serve my fiancé so hard, this is your tip.
How can you insult me like that?
Why? You want more? Well, is it enough? Zach belongs to me, and trash like you deserves to rot in the ditches. Only I deserve him. Piss off.
Don't touch him. Go, Anton. Just come at me.
Surely I will. You will never deserve Zach. You're just a plaything. Only I can side with him.
Miss, I have nothing to do with him. I won't interrupt you two.
You already did.
You got me wrong.
Drop the act. You seduced him with this trick, right?
No.
Aren't you dressed up to seduce men?
I can change my position and stop being his secretary.
You think I'm an idiot to believe you?
I mean it. I swear.
Fine. Kneel and apologize to me. Then I'll believe you.
Fine. I'll do it. I'm kneeling. Can you let me go?
No. Your face is so pretty. What if I ruin it?
No.
Sir, help my mom.
Carly, what are you doing? What?
Zach, I called you many times, but you never answered, so you're with such a woman. Don't you think she's dirty?
What nonsense? Shut up. Are you okay?
Mom, are you all right?
I'm fine. Don't be afraid.
You, get out of here.
Carly, this is my home. Stop it.
Zach, you yelled at me for the woman? Such a woman is a virus. You may never get rid of her. You're so noble. How can you be with her?
Could you stop talking nonsense?
I'm sorry. I caused you trouble. Let's go, Anton.
Hey. Amelia.
Zach, I came here for you. I'm your fiancé. How can you do that to me? Forget. I don't mind it. When will we get married?
I don't want to for now.
You will. Marry me willingly.
Maxwell, why would you be here?
Anton called me.
Thank you, Maxwell.
What's your plan then? Carly isn't a kind woman. If you still work for Mr. Brown, sir, she will continue causing trouble.
I will leave. Not because of Carly, but because Mr. Brown does look like him. I'll be sad when I see him. So I better leave.
I respect your decision. In a few days, North Star Group has a job fair. You can try.
Okay.
Mom.
I'm hungry. Anton, let's go to your grandma for dinner, okay?
Yeah, Grandma.
Mom, you're old, yet you still work as a nanny. If I knew you sold the house to send Finley abroad, I would have stopped you.
Come on, Mrs. Brown is very nice. Anton has gone to a boarding school. He'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me.
I don't want you to be tired.
Oh, my Anton, you're so sweet. Thanks for your concern. All right, I promise. I'll take care of myself, okay?
Deal then.
All right, deal.
Caitlin, another young master is back. You need to clean up his room.
Okay, I'm going to work. Anton, I'll come to you when I'm done, okay?
Bye, Grandma.
Mom has worked in the Brown Villa for years. I know the family has a son, but why would there be another one? Wow, a rich family indeed. What a set.
Welcome back, Mr. Brown.
How could it be him?
Her back. Looks just like the woman in the picture.
Sir, your father wants you to go to the group tomorrow?
Okay.
Sir, I hear Zach is back.
Whatever. He won't come to work here.
But your father and Zach will meet shareholders later.
Why didn't you tell me?
Your father didn't let us tell you.
After 5 years in Sealand, he still doesn't give up the inheritance. Come on, let's go.
Today, aside from the businesses, I'd like to introduce someone to you. My second son, Zach Brown.
Nice to meet you. I'm Zach Brown. Hope we can get on well with each other.
Doesn't Mr. Brown only have a son named Troy? Now another son. Is this a bastard?
Come on. Zach was in Sealand before, and he has been the CEO of the branch. He must come back for the inheritance.
Oh, there must be a fight. A bloody fight.
Troy, why would you come? I'm going to you later.
Father, I'm the CEO of North Star Group. Why didn't you tell me about the meeting?
You don't have to join this. Why? Are you here to question me?
No. But Zach isn't a shareholder, and he hasn't worked here formally. I don't think he can attend the meeting.
I don't need you to teach me what to do. The meeting is over. You may leave. Why? You think you can do everything because I make you the CEO?
You got me wrong. I didn't mean it.
Zach is 25. It's time for him to know about the family business. Mr. Pace, there's a director position left, right?
Yes. You want Zach to try it?
Let him try. Troy, Zach is your brother. You've dealt with many businesses in the group, so you must support him.
Got it, Father. What's wrong?
There were so many shareholders, yet you questioned me. You challenged my rights. I gave you so much power, so you became arrogant.
I won't do it again.
Father, goodbye.
Didn't I tell you not to come back again?
Troy, you got me wrong. I didn't come to compete. I'm back for something else.
Something else? You announced your identity and became a director. What else could you have come back for besides this?
Troy, don't overthink. I don't want to be the heir, and I can't tell you my reasons.
Shut up. Stop quibbling. You're a bastard, okay? You should stay abroad and hide your identity.
You're indeed crazy. Because of rights. I don't want to explain on whatever you may think.
You can't scare me with Father.
Enough. I don't want to fight with you. Don't worry. I won't compete with you for the inheritance.
I should have known. You wouldn't just give up. Fine. Father wants me to teach you. I'll give you a lesson then.
Maxwell? I'm at the headquarters. Job fair. I don't know if I'll get in.
Don't worry. I believe in you.
No. 568? No. 568?
Oh, it's me. All right, my turn.
Hurry up. Didn't you see? So many people in line?
I'm sorry. Hello, I'm Amelia Shepard. This is my resume.
A $4 t-shirt. Worn-out jeans. And your shoes. Your clothes aren't worth $30.
I think you can check my resume. I graduated from a famous college.
You're wasting my time. Next, please.
Hey, you didn't even check it.
Our group serves the upper class, a top group. Wearing such cheap clothes, how can you be worthy of joining our group?
That's not what your job posting says. Even though there are hidden rules, you can't throw away my resume.
Just get out since you're out. Don't waste our time.
Our group is not a charity organization. A beggar is not welcome here. Get out. Don't disturb us.
Hello, this is my resume. My dad is Devon Logistics' CEO.
Devon Logistics? You fit our requirements. You passed your first test.
What? How could you? She didn't even go to college.
Hey, poor wretch. You won't leave, huh? Security.
What are you doing? Let me go. Is that how you treat your applicants?
North Star Group won't take in beggars.
Let go of me. How could you bully me like that?
Take her away. Next one.
Let me go. Let go.
Don't bully my mom!
Stop it.
Anton? Maxwell, why would you come?
She's my friend.
Mr. Sanford, don't let your friend disturb the job fair.
You must have got it wrong. I'll talk to HR.
Mom, are you okay?
What happened? Why did you get kicked out?
I'm fine, Maxwell. That HR has gone too far. She threw away a resume without checking it, and she got me out.
What? Come on. I'll talk to her.
Let's go.
Come in. Anything from the detective who has followed Zach?
Yes. He saw Zach take a woman with a kid home yesterday, and he saw they were messing with each other.
What? Doesn't Zach know he's engaged with Carly? How could he do that? Who's she?
I don't know, but she came to our group's job fair. This time, she looks poor.
I told you to keep an eye on Zach. Is that how you work? Such a poor woman's approach Zach. She must come for money.
I'm sorry. I'll deal with her.
No. Go to the job fair and recruit her, but hide her identity. Not everyone can work here.
Then why?
A poor lowborn wants to change her fate? Well, no way. I want you all to remind her how different she is from Zach. A poor wretch won't get nobler.
Yes.
Apologize to me.
Why you again? What did I do wrong? Why should I apologize to you?
You put out a job posting to everyone. Even if I'm not qualified, you can't throw away my resume or insult me.
Ridiculous. As an HR, I've seen many like you who try to get into our group. You think I'll take you in after you cause trouble? Look, in your dreams.
I don't care if I can get in, but you must apologize for your curses.
Who the hell are you? A poor wretch. You want me to apologize? Well, you even have a kid? Then go back to being a housewife. Don't humiliate yourself. Guards, get her out.
Don't you insult my Mim?
She's right. An HR insults the applicants. It'll affect our group.
Well, you think you're CEO, Maxwell? A secretary has no right to decide on recruitment. Besides, she's single, but with a kid, taking her in will affect our group's image.
You say a secretary has no right?
Well, Mr. Pace, what brought you here?
Mr. Pace?
I'm here to deal with something. But I just heard you disparaged the secretary.
No, Mr. Pace, you got me wrong. I didn't mean it. And about the job fair, the secretary's office?
The secretary's office has the right to be involved in all the affairs. If you think we're nosy, then you got fired.
I'm sorry. Mr. Pace, I was wrong. I was mean. I said the wrong thing.
You must apologize to Amelia for your arrogance.
Yes, apologize to my mom.
I'm sorry. I was rude. I was wrong. Forgive me.
All right, enough. You repel me.
Mr. Pace, why would you come here?
I came for Amelia Shepherd.
Me?
Yes, Mr. Brown wants me to tell you that you got recruited by headquarters.
Sir, these papers must be hard for you.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. Jenny, what's in your hand?
Information on our new partners. Mr. Troy Brown asks you to discuss it with them.
Troy is indeed efficient. He gave me a new task so soon. All right, I'll do it now.
Any problems with it?
Mr. Brown, I don't get it. Are you sure we won't do our group a disservice?
It's 86 million. Just do it, okay? Cut the crap. It's nothing. I just want to give him a lesson. He must know how stupid he is to be ambitious.
All right.
What? I got recruited? Mr. Brown said this?
Amelia, when did you know Mr. Brown?
No. How could I know Mr. Brown?
Don't feel too stressed. I saw your resume. You're just like Maxwell. He's a talent. Mr. Brown wants to choose some talents from poor people.
Thanks to Mr. Brown.
Great. Mom, you're so good.
It's been late, yet he hasn't come. So arrogant.
Well, Mr. Brown, I'm so sorry. I'm late.
Sit down, please. You must be the director of Star Group, Sean Leach. Mr. Leach, right?
Yeah, I am. Mr. Brown, look, if there's no problem, we can just sign it.
Nothing wrong.
Oh no. Mr. Brown, Amelia is in the job fair.
What? I'm sorry. We may have to stop here. I have something to deal with now.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. Pace, what can I do?
I'll tell the HR department that you don't have to come tomorrow.
Mr. Pace, I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Kira. Give me one more chance. I was really wrong. I'm sorry, Mr. Pace. I'm so sorry.
Enough. Take her away.
Mr. Pace, I was wrong, sir. Please forgive me this time, Mr. Pace.
Amelia, congratulations. It's almost time. I'll send Anton to the kindergarten. You may ask Mr. Pace about the details.
Okay, thank you, Maxwell. Good. Go.
I've set it to the department. You can go to work in the afternoon.
Thank you.
I didn't allow her to leave the... Amelia is my secretary. My father has no say in her position. Got it? Amelia, you're my secretary. Why did you go to the job fair?
Mr. Brown, I'm just your secretary. I don't have to tell you my whereabouts.
Look, no matter what, you can't leave. From now on, until I get back, you're not going anywhere. Hello? What is it?
Are you done with your business? When can we sign the contract?
All right. I'll be right there.
He left his work aid for me? Is he into me?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Something urgent just kept me.
It's fine, but I don't mind it. Well, if nothing's wrong, just sign it.
Okay, sure.
All right. Wish us a happy cooperation.
Sure. Goodbye, Mr. Leach.
Bye, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Troy. Brown. He signed it. The compensation is a large sum. We can expect a good show.
Come in.
Hello, I'm Mr. Zach Brown's secretary, Amelia Shepard. I'm honored to join your department. I'll work for you from now on.
Well, Amelia.
You're Mr. Zach Brown's friend, the one in the club?
Well, you remember me? Does that mean you're a bit obsessed with me?
No, please don't.
Well, am I that unattractive? Huh? What? I don't look like a rich, handsome man?
Yes, you do. Mr. Stone, I don't know you're my leader. If nothing else, I'll go to work.
Stop. Come on. I won't hurt you. Why are you trying to run away?
No, you got me wrong.
Then, you will be my personal assistant.
But I'm Mr. Zach Brown's secretary.
It doesn't matter. I got this. Then you're my assistant now. In charge of my privacy. Deal?
Mr. Stone, I apologize, but I'm afraid I cannot take on this responsibility.
Hello? Mr. Brown, how did you get the time to call me?
Don't joke around.
I heard you've come here too.
Yeah, I thought I was just taking a nominal position as president of a branch. Who knew I'd end up at headquarters, managing some department?
I'm so bored, I could end myself. But just now, someone showed up. Someone who might make my life at work a lot more interesting.
Here is the basic business overview, along with your responsibilities. You need to review all of it and submit a report by 6 p.m. today. No less than 3,000 words.
That much.
This is nothing. Now you understand why I look down on people like you who get in through student work-study quotas. You know nothing and can't do anything.
What does how I got in have to do with anything?
Lucy, HR said she was appointed here directly. I also heard Mr. Pace personally recruited her at a job fair.
What's her background? Mr. Pace personally recruited her? Your resume is unimpressive. No money, no connections. What gave you the right to get in?
Obviously, she's good at that thing. She was in with Mr. Stone for over 10 minutes, just now for check-in. Wonder what she was up to.
Hey, I was just reporting in. Don't make baseless claims.
Well, is that so? Our Mr. Stone is known as the big monster. Regular newbies don't even get to see him. So you, the direct hire, might have some real tricks.
Obviously, a shameless flirt, that's all.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know me? You're insulting me with every word. I've heard that North Star Group has a bad workplace culture. And seeing it firsthand today, I can see the rumors are true.
Oh, so you have an issue with that? Feeling uncomfortable? Feel free to leave. Plenty of people would fight to take your place here. If you're unwilling to work, leave early and give someone else a chance.
You.
What? Not planning on working anymore? Double your report. 6,000 words. If it's not on my desk by 5, don't bother coming back tomorrow.
There's no way I can finish that. This is just blatant targeting.
That's just how it is. At North Star Group, most people get in through background or connections. For those of us who come in through work study, they usually pick on us. You'll get used to it.
And you are?
I'm Alexis Butler. I also joined through work study. If you have any questions in the future, feel free to ask me.
I didn't expect to meet someone I could talk to here. It's nice.
Mr. Stone is here. All department staff stand up.
What are you staring at? Hurry and greet Mr. Stone.
Good day, Mr. Stone.
What on earth? So much fuss. For a minor department head.
Don't you know, Mr. Stone is the son of the Lord of Dravel, a true old money. His family has enormous influence. You could say they hold Dravel in the palm of their hands.
Well, you're Amelia's friend, Maxwell Sanford. What brings you here?
I've been assigned by the secretary's office. I'll be your assistant from today.
And Amelia, where is she?
Mr. Brown, take a look at the news first.
On today, Star Group announced that it has secured the rights to the West Hill Villa project. Previously, Star Group and North Star Group were locked in a prolonged dispute over the project's allocation. Reportedly, the handover was signed personally by the new deputy general manager, effectively gifting the project to Star Group. Isn't this the project I was responsible for?
Yes,
How?
I'll have him come
How
over
could
right
this
away.
happen?
Mr. Brown, the chairman requests that. You go to his office immediately.
Dad, I can explain. This project...
You're a waste. Do you realize how much this project cost the company?
Dad, please listen to me.
Silence? Do you know why we struggled with Star Group over the West Hill Villa project for so long? Because it's worth $86 million.
I understand, but...
Just as your brother said, bringing you into the company was a mistake. Your first project, and you've already lost me $86 million. How could I have such an incompetent son?
Zach is new to the company and unfamiliar with procedures. Mistakes are inevitable. Please take care of your health.
Troy told me he had discussed that project with a division ratio of 70 to 30% in our favor. But the moment you took over, you handed over all $86 million to them.
When I saw the contract, it was indeed 70 to 30, but I don't know why.
Why? Either you missed the hidden clause, or you foolishly let someone swap out the agreement. What's in that head of yours? Is it empty?
So he had already...
Realizing it now is useless. What are you planning to do about this $86 million loss?
I'm sorry, Father. I understand now. It was my negligence. The company has lost $86 million. I'll work on every project moving forward to recover it as quickly as possible. Father, please give me another chance.
Zach, don't be too discouraged. Business is like a battlefield. You must stay vigilant at all times. You should take this as a lesson learned.
Father, give me one more chance.
Whatever. I suppose letting you come back and take a managerial role was overestimating you. Even though our Brown family is large and prosperous, we can't afford for you to keep losing us millions.
Mr. Brown, at your service.
Send him to the lower ranks and let him train alongside the new interns.
Father, please give me one more chance.
Opportunities are earned. You have disappointed me once. If you still can't handle it, then go back to Sealand and don't come back.
I understand. Father?
No wonder. He's so carefree. He's a true old money.
To put it bluntly, North Star Group is a top-tier corporation crafted by the upper class. Maybe allowing people like us in is just to show us the stark contrast between us and them.
I don't care about all that, as long as I can work steadily.
That might not be possible. Mr. Stone?
Are you secretly talking about me behind my back?
No, Mr. Stone. How can we help you?
You're always the good one. Here, take a drink in this summer heat. Oops. Slipped. Hope you don't mind.
No problem. Thank you, Mr. Stone.
Alexis, why are you thanking him? He deliberately poured it on you.
You talk too much? Are you thirsty too?
Mr. Stone, you're going too far.
Me? Too far? I wouldn't say so. But if you keep helping him, then I can take it up a notch.
Don't worry about me. It'll just lead them to bully you too.
Look, Alexis, completely soaked, yet still thinking about others.
It's working hours. How are you supposed to work when you're dripping wet?
Oh, I didn't consider that. My apologies. You take Alexis outside to dry off in the sun. Don't want him to catch a cold now, right? The sun, well, 2 hours in this sun should do.
Yes, Mr. Stone. What are you staring at? Don't waste everyone else's time.
Don't go.
Amelia, are you defying Mr. Stone's order? Don't you want this job anymore?
Mr. Stone, it's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. If Alexis stands out for 2 hours, it could be fatal.
Fine, I'll give him a choice. Stand out there, kid, you for 2 hours. Or pack his things and get out of North Star Group.
Mr. Stone, I'll go right now.
Alexis, it could hurt you.
If I lose this job, my whole family will starve. It will be not just my life at stake.
Good, that's my employee.
Mr. Stone, what has Alexis done wrong? Why are you targeting him?
What's wrong with me? I'm just a manager showing concern for those subordinates who got in through work study. Ha ha ha.
Mr. Stone, we're employees, not toys.
Oh, you people, penniless, without connections, the underbelly of society. You're supposed to be trampled underfoot by people like us. If you keep helping him, I don't mind making you my new toy. Everyone, back to work.
It's only my first day here. It'd be a shame if I got fired for clashing with a spoiled brat like Lucas. What are you doing?
If you don't want to end up like Alexis, you could come be my personal secretary. I'll take good care of you.
Thank you, Mr. Stone. But I don't need that.
Turning me down twice in one day, I've never met a woman as ungrateful as you. Fine, so be it. Okay, here. Everyone, listen up. Seeing as our new employee, Amelia, is so capable, make sure to give her some special attention in the future.
Congratulations on becoming the department's priority target. Show us your best from here on out.
Jenny, you seem worried.
It's because of Mr. Brown. Last time when he looked for you, someone exploited the opportunity. Now, the project was handed over to Star Group. The chairman is furious. He even removed Mr. Brown from his position. He's quite upset. Perhaps you could go and comfort him?
Okay, I'll go now. Zach, I know everything. Are you really going to stay silent and accept this loss? Don't you think something seems off?
I agree. It does seem sudden. What do you think is going on?
From what I've heard, Mr. Brown was handling all negotiations with Star Group. The division ratio had been agreed upon, and the project was ready to start as soon as the contract was signed. It was practically a done deal. But why did Mr. Brown suddenly hand over the task to you?
Exactly. We had agreed that our share would be 70% and theirs 30%. But as soon as the project landed in my hands, everything started going wrong. So I'm wondering, could this have something to do with my brother?
Think about it. Star Group isn't even close to the scale of North Star Group. Not even one of our branch offices. Taking them down would be easy. Someone must be stirring trouble behind the scenes. Otherwise, why would they risk tampering
with the proposal? So, you think someone is pulling strings through my brother?
More importantly, Sean used to work directly under Mr. Brown, but was later transferred to Star Group by him.
But he's my brother. How could he do this?
Well, he's trying to send you a message. Make sure you know your place.
Who cares about his stupid inheritance rights? If you ask me, he's obsessed with it, driven mad by greed. I think I need to confront him about this. Troy.
You're getting ruder by the day. Don't you even knock?
The West Hill Villa project? Was that your doing?
Yes, it was me. So what? Are you here to question me?
Why did you do it? Why? Was it all just for this damned inheritance?
Damned inheritance? Do you have any idea? From the moment I was born, for 30 years, I've been preparing for this inheritance. My goal is to become chairman.
Don't you know me by now? This company will always be yours. And as for the family inheritance, I'm not interested in it at all. Why do you always fixate on this?
I'm the one fixating on it? What? Think carefully. When you went traveling abroad, it was me who fought for you with father, and look at you now. You came back and took a department head position?
Troy, don't you understand me yet? The family inheritance means nothing to me.
Fine, you may not care. It's not only your opinion, right? It's also father's opinion. He placed you in the company with other intentions.
But why do you still do this? Do you know that because of your suspicion, the company lost 86
million this time? I want you to know. You're a despicable, illegitimate child.
Fine then, Troy. If that's how it is, then I'll see this through to the end.
All right, then let's see who prevails.
Phew, made it just in time. Why does it smell like a trash can? Why is everyone looking at me? Did one of you do this?
Well, look, who it is, the garbage recruit. What do you mean by that? Bringing junk from home to gross everyone out? That's not appropriate, is it?
Can't be helped. For someone with no money, coming in through work study, the garbage dump is their place.
Was this your doing?
Yes, it was me. What are you going to do about it?
If you like trash so much, then go clean it up yourself.
Hey, you dumped garbage on her desk. It's disgusting.
Didn't you think you'd make me sick doing this?
You're just some lowlife from the slums. You're used to garbage like this. We well-off people from big families are nothing like you.
You're truly laughable. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you. I have no idea how people with such low intellect manage to last in North Star Group.
Hey, you nasty bitch. Clean up all this garbage. Right now.
I don't care how pampered you are at home, but here, in this company, I'm not going to wait on you overgrown babies.
Pretending to be all noble? You're just a cheap woman. Stop trying to teach us how to act.
Stop it.
Not going to clean it up? Then lick it clean.
Stop. What are you doing?
Who is that? He's so handsome.
You don't know him? He's the youngest son of the chairman of North Star Group, the second son of the Brown family, a top aristocrat in Dravel.
Oh my god. So he's the future heir to the chairman position?
Yes, he's like
a real-life Prince Charming. Zach, what brings you here?
This is the company, and if I hadn't come, I wouldn't have known. You were bullying her like this.
But she's from the slums, indeed.
Mr. Brown, we were just messing around. No harm done, right?
Are you okay? Did they bully you?
No. Mr. Brown, I'm fine. Why did you come to see me?
Of course, it's because I...
What's all this noise, huh? A market? Oh, this isn't a market. It's a scene, straight out of a romance drama.
I'll head back to my desk.
You, kid, you've only been at headquarters free for a few days, and you've already ended up working with the interns?
I'm just starting from the bottom, you know. Besides, my company is right next door. I thought I'd come over to check things out.
No need to be so formal with me. Hey, what's going on between you and Amelia?
Well, it's hard to explain, but you could say she's my destined one.
What? Have you gone crazy from being in Sealand? She's my destined one. Can you not be so nauseating? Go report in already. Shoo!
All right. But listen, now that Amelia's working at your company, don't think about bullying her.
Carly, such a pleasure to have you over. It's been so long.
To be honest, I'm here for Zach. He's been back for a whole week, but he hasn't even told me. I only found out through Lucas.
That kid, he didn't even tell you. When he gets back, I'll give him a good scolding.
What's she doing here? Oh dear. I was so careless. I spilled water on the floor.
Are you all right? You didn't get hurt, did you? Well, that person by the door. Isn't she a maid? Quickly, come clean this up.
Hurry up.
What? Don't pretend you don't know me.
What's she doing here? If she told Mrs. Brown about me and Zach's relationship, my mom would definitely be kicked out.
How careless you are with cleaning. You even knocked over my cup?
It wasn't me. I didn't even touch you.
Get out of here. Clumsy servant.
Mrs. Brown, it really wasn't me.
You still want to talk back? Can't handle such a small task. Carly, did you get hurt anywhere?
I'm fine. It just startled me a bit. No big deal.
You useless thing. You couldn't handle a small task. Frightened the Frost family's lady. Can you bear the responsibility?
I really didn't touch her.
You made a mistake and are still talking back.
Carly, I didn't touch you just now, did I? Why are you blaming me?
Are you saying I deliberately broke my cup just to frame a mere servant? Mrs. Brown, is this how all the maids in your family behave? So disrespectful, daring to talk back to their employers?
You know full well whether I did it on purpose or not.
Oh, Mrs. Brown, your maid not only messed up, but even yelled at me. I'm still shaken from the broken cup incident.
You ill-mannered wild girl. Hurry and apologize to Miss Frost. Apologize, you ungrateful brat. Do you not want this job anymore?
Oh. I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Brown. Miss Frost, she's new and doesn't know things. Please forgive her.
Caitlin, out of respect for your years of service, I allowed you to select the maids. Look at the kind of people you've chosen.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Brown. It's my fault. I apologize on her behalf, and I assure you, this won't happen again.
Her apology isn't enough. I want her to apologize.
But I didn't do anything.
Apologize. Since Miss Frost insists, it's only right to apologize. Hurry up and apologize. If you don't apologize now, given our current situation, I will end up on the streets.
But Mom...
Quickly, apologize to Miss Frost.
I'm sorry, Miss Frost. It was my carelessness just now. Please accept my apology.
Louder. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, Miss Frost.
Miss Frost, are you satisfied now?
I'll reluctantly accept it.
If it weren't for Miss Frost's kindness, you'd have been kicked out. Now get this place cleaned up.
Mrs. Brown, Mr. Brown asked to see you.
Carly, make yourself comfortable here. I'll be right back. Zach should be home any minute now.
Go ahead. I'll wait here for Zach. So, do you now understand the difference between you and me?
Carly, is this really necessary? There's nothing between Zach and me anymore.
Nothing? If that's true, then why did you go to such lengths? To get into his home, I could hear your scheming.
Miss Frost, you know full well Zach only fulfills obligations towards you. Are you really that insecure? Afraid I'll take him from you?
Shut up. You cheap woman. What do you have to compete?
Miss Frost, do you think that having everything means you don't fear someone who has nothing taking your fiancé away?
Silence.
Ouch.
How dare you question me? You're a shameless intruder. Zach is interested in your face. It's just a passing fancy. But if that face of yours were ruined, what would he still like about you?
What are you planning to do?
What would happen if this scalding tea poured over that enchanting face of yours? No.
Don't.
Carly, what? Stop! Carly, what's your motive here for doing this? Are you even human? Are you all right?
Mr. Brown, I'm fine.
Where are you going? Are you really going to leave me for her?
I'm warning you. Get out of my house before I lose my temper.
Zach, you heartless man. I'll make you marry me willingly.
Be careful.
Why did you bring me to the second floor? My mom said, this area is reserved for the owners. Outsiders aren't allowed here.
Wait here for a moment.
How did you even sprain your ankle?
Stop moving around. Come on. Get up.
Why did you just...
Enough. Don't say anything. I know. You have a lot to say right now, but don't say anything at all. Hold still. I want to tell you something. I've realized that. I've fallen for you. I want to be with you.
But don't you have an engagement? And you also have someone else in your heart?
Don't worry. I will cancel my engagement with Carly. And right now, the only person I love is you. I want to be with you forever. Amelia, before I met you, I never believed in fate or love at first sight. But after meeting you, I realized that everything, every little detail was part of a perfect plan by the heavens. So, please trust me. Will you wait for me?
This is all so sudden. Besides, our meeting was so ordinary. Just small events. I also have a child.
How can you say that? These are not small events at all. And as for the child, I don't mind at all. Trust me, the only person in my heart now is you, and if you don't believe me, I can prove it right now.
Mr. Brown, Mrs. Brown asked you to eat snacks.
Got it. Tell her. I'll be down shortly.
Almost got caught. I need to head down now. If anyone finds out, my mom and I will end up on the streets.
In your condition, how are you going to go downstairs? Don't worry. Just stay here in my room and rest. Just keep quiet.
What are you talking about? Didn't Mrs. Brown ask you to come down for a snack? You better hurry before she comes up here.
All right. I'll help you out. Be careful.
This is infuriating. Absolutely infuriating.
Carly, what's gotten into you? You scared me?
Do you remember that cheap woman who was with Zach last time?
Amelia? What about her?
That woman. She's living with Zach now.
What?
Why are you reacting so strongly? Are you close with her?
She's in my department. Zach has been hiding things well. I noticed something odd last time. But he said they're nothing?
So, she's working at North Star Group's headquarters now. I thought she was just a secretary.
Believe it or not, he's been keeping it well hidden.
What? Do you like her too?
What? Nonsense. No way.
You men must all be blind. Or maybe Amelia's bewitched you all. Why does everyone like her?
I don't have time for this. I'm leaving.
Stubborn fool.
Mr. Stone, you called me over so late. Was there something you needed? Can't I just call you? Or do you think that just because Amelia helped you once, you're suddenly a tough guy? I wouldn't dare, Mr. Stone. If you have something to say, just say it. I beg you, please stop tormenting me. Tormenting you? You seem to be enjoying it. I'm sorry, Mr. Stone. I'll do whatever you ask. You seem pretty close with Amelia. Do you have her number? All right then, call her over. Mr. Stone, we're just regular colleagues. Besides, it's so late, there's no way she'd come out now. Fine. Then you won't go back either.
Maybe I should just carry you. Don't try to tough it out.
No, really. If someone catches us, it's over. I'm not even a servant, let alone allowed to be here.
Zach, why aren't you coming down yet? The food is getting cold.
Get inside. Shh.
Zach, where are you? Why isn't he answering? I've searched all the rooms on the second floor. Is he in here? Oh. What's that smell?
What are you doing? Mrs. Brown has left. You should go.
Amelia, I really like you. Don't you feel anything for me? I'm serious. I really like you. Can we be together?
I've told you already. You're the prestigious Mr. Brown. I'm just the child of a servant. Plus, I have a child.
None of that matters to me. All I want now is to be with you.
But you're still engaged to Carly. You can't just end something like that on a whim.
Don't worry, Amelia. Sooner or later, my engagement to Carly will be called off.
All right. There's no future between us. Stop saying such childish things. Hey, Alexis. It's late. What's up?
Amelia? I have something to talk about. Can you meet me alone?
This late? All right. I'll come to find you.
Wait. It's so late. Where are you going?
She suffered so much today. She won't let it go that easily.
Amelia, trust me, my engagement with Carly will be canceled.
Alexis, why did you call me here so late at night? Get up. What happened to your face? Let's go to the hospital.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
Wow, this plan actually worked. You managed to lure her here.
Is it you? Did you ask Alexis to call me here? Why did you beat him up?
I just heard some upsetting things and needed to vent. I'll ask you, what's your relationship with Zach?
That's none of your business. Did you call me over just to ask this?
Of course not. I know your true identity. A maid's daughter from the Brown family, right?
What do you want?
I'm just curious, the second heir to the Brown family called the maid's daughter to work at the company. If this gets out, Zach won't have a good outcome. You'll be kicked out of the Brown family and North Star Group.
I joined the company, and it had nothing to do with Zach. Are you threatening me now?
This is just a deal.
I'm not interested. Stop it. This has nothing to do with Alexis. Let him go.
You want to leave, right? You can walk away, but he can't.
Stop. You can talk to me directly.
Okay. Well, we can talk.
Carly, I came to tell you something. I think we...
Stop. I don't want to hear it. Get her out of the Brown family on North Star Group right now. We can let the past go.
I think we should end our engagement.
Zach, are you crazy? You're breaking off our engagement because of that woman?
I love Amelia. I'm serious.
You must be blinded by that seductress. Let me go. Let me go.
Can you calm down? The only reason we're together is our family. Do you think there's love? There isn't any?
Zach, can't you see my feelings and sacrifices for you?
I'm sorry, but I love Amelia. I'll inform our families about the marriage dissolution. You should rest.
Zach, don't go. Please don't leave me. I know, you're just momentarily blinded by novelty. It's okay. As long as we get married. Once we're married. Amelia, that seductress, can't interfere anymore.
I don't deserve this. Can you calm down?
Okay. Leave. If you go, wait for that bastard Amelia to be tortured by Lucas.
What has Lucas done?
That seductress really knows how to charm both you and Lucas. But you're already too late.
Where is Lucas now? Where's he?
Get your hands off her!
You dare slap me? I'll make you pay.
Stop. If you touch Alexis one more time, I'll call someone to arrest you.
Arrest me? He slapped me. I'll sue him until he has nothing left. Contact my lawyer and have him draft a lawsuit.
You were in the wrong first. Even if you sue him, I'll testify against you.
Ignorant fool, do you know who my dad is? He's the Lord of Uthia. Big shots are lining up to curry favor with him. One word from him, and Alexis will be finished.
Come on. I've had enough of your torment. Just give me a quick end.
If you dare beat him, you have to get through me first.
All right. Feeling braver now, huh? Step aside, or I'll beat you too. I haven't beaten you yet.
Lucas. Are you okay?
What's wrong with you?
So, you're Alexis, right? You take Amelia and leave.
I'm talking to you, hey?
I considered you a friend, and this is how you treat me.
Friend, if you're don't get involved.
I warn you, if you threaten Amelia again, don't expect any mercy from me.
Why can you pursue her, but I can't, huh?
You're really stubborn.
Hey.
Both of you.
Stop fighting. It's none of your business. We need to settle this today.
Enough. I don't want to stay here. Take me away.
What? Scared?
I warn you. If you continue to treat Amelia and Alexis like this, I won't hold back. Let's go.
Amelia, remember what I said. Think it over.
Zach, I've thought it through. Let's not continue like this.
Are you worried about my engagement with Carly? Don't worry, I will.
We come from different worlds. It won't work out. Let's end it here.
Okay. Starting tomorrow, your mom doesn't need to come.
Okay, I promise. I'll save up to help her move out. But right now...
What? You can't do it? Do you even want to stay at North Star Group? I have a solution. You can genuinely like me.
Do you know what you are saying?
You're the only one who's sincere with me. From the moment I met you, I knew you were my destiny. I swear I will find you wherever you go, as long as you're by my side. I mean it. I will protect you. Trust me. Can you?
Is that the chairman?
No need to worry about that. I just want to hear your answer. Don't answer it.
For you, it's easy to ignore the call. But for me, if I don't answer, I'll lose everything I've fought for. That's the difference between us. We're like stars and shadows. It's impossible for us.
Gap, you know. It's always about the gap. I tell you, these are just games, designed by the rich. Why bother?
You might not care, but I do. I've struggled for so many years, just to escape this identity. I can't make any mistakes.
Hello? What do you want with Amelia?
Go back to home right now.
I'm currently discussing something important with Amelia. If there's nothing else, I'll hang up. Don't worry. I will protect you. Always. Don't come to your mom these days. The Brown family might have an explosion.
But what about my mom? She's still in the Brown family.
Chill. She won't be in any danger. Sorry, everyone, I'm late.
You ungrateful child. If the Frost family hadn't come, I wouldn't have known you were breaking off your engagement. How bold.
Oh, Mr. Brown, you shouldn't hit your child. He was just a bit confused.
Well, shameless. Apologize to the Frost family.
You'd better be sincere. Otherwise, I won't forgive you.
Dad, I want to end this engagement. I'm not joking.
You dare to bring it up?
Zach, is something wrong? Tell Mom, and I'll help you.
Since things have come to this point, I don't want to pretend anymore. Mom.
Zach, what's wrong?
No matter what happens, remember not to let go of my hand.
Zach, why did you bring her here?
You. Didn't I say you wouldn't come out? Aren't you all trying to ruin my reputation?
Who is this?
This is my biological mother. She's been in the Brown family for 20 years without a title. My father, for the sake of his so-called face, adopted me under Jada's name, but in reality, I'm just an illegitimate child.
Get out. All of you.
I'm sorry, sir. It's all my fault. I'll take Zach away now.
No need to leave. Some things need to be made clear.
Zach, do you know what you're saying right now?
I'm very aware of what I'm saying. For the past 25 years, I've been living as an illegitimate child. My dad treats my brother as a good, and my brother sees me as a rival for power. A thorn, a redundant existence. So, someone like me doesn't belong here?
Sir, tell me, is this true?
It should not be aired in public. Well, today.
Sir, what does your family mean by this? An illegitimate child? Ask my daughter to marry you. Are you looking down on our Frost family?
This is absurd. If it gets out, it'll ruin my reputation.
No, Mrs. Frost. Miss Frost. Zach has long been adopted under my name. He is a son of the Brown family. How could we look down on the Frost family?
You don't need to explain. We initially sought this union for the benefit of both our companies. I never expected you'd want my daughter to marry an illegitimate child as a burden.
Mom, I have to break off this engagement. I can't bear this shame.
Okay, I hope you mean what you say.
Are you trying to escalate things? Mrs. Frost, Zach is just talking nonsense. Mrs. Frost, please don't misunderstand. Our families are a good match.
A misunderstanding, huh? Isn't it obvious? Thankfully, it's an engagement. If it were a real marriage, it would ruin our Frost family. Carly, let's go.
You, come here.
Hey, where are you taking my mom?
Don't worry, it's fine.
You bastard. Is this because of that secretary?
Dad, I truly like her. In this way, I can be with her openly. I must break off this marriage.
Openly? You're an illegitimate child. But that woman is unworthy of our Brown family. You have two choices. First, make her leave. Second, you both leave the Brown family.
Dad, you know what choice I'll make.
You're so stubborn. Get out now.
You can kick me out, but you must treat my mom well. She is still your woman.
Before you go, hand over what you have. Let's see how you survive.
Mr. Stone, I'm leaving North Star. Please withdraw the lawsuit.
This isn't my company. It is none of my business.
What will it take for you to withdraw the lawsuit? I beg you to let me off this time.
Well, how about this? Kneel and beg me. If it makes me happy, I might let you go.
Mr. Stone, I'm begging you. My family really can't afford to fight a lawsuit. You're a powerful figure. Please spare me.
Mr. Stone.
You came at the right time. Come in.
Alexis, get up quickly.
Don't mind me. If you don't withdraw the lawsuit, my life will be ruined.
Lucas, what do you want to do?
What do you think I want? I thought you knew. Now we can discuss the terms.
Lucas, what terms do you have?
My goal is simple. You should be with me and become my woman.
Are you joking? You bully and undermine me every day. And now you want me to be with you? Am I some sort of joke to you?
Women like you, who I bully, are a dime a dozen. But you're the most special one.
I'm telling you, that's impossible.
North Star Group values its reputation and image. If you don't agree to my terms, I have to inform the media about you and Zach's relationship, including the fact that he's an illegitimate child. I'm quite curious about how the Brown family will handle it.
How despicable.
You and your mother will be blacklisted by the Brown family. Zach will never step foot in North Star Group again because of you. Think it over.
Don't agree with him. He's a sadist and a pervert. Once you satisfy him, you'll end up like me, trapped in torment forever.
Shut up.
If I agree, will you let us go?
I'm not a good person, Cdrama, but I at least keep my promises. Being my woman will bring you unparalleled pleasure.
Get your hands off her.
You dare slap me?
I can agree, but I have one condition. You need to withdraw the lawsuit.
No, I can't implicate you.
Tonight at 8 p.m. Sierra Hotel, Platinum Room. I'll prepare a candlelit dinner. If you make me happy, I'll withdraw the lawsuit.
I'll go, and I hope you keep your word.
Come and have some tea.
Thanks.
What age are you to run away from home? Aren't you going to the company? No.
I can't believe my father is being this ruthless, taking everything from me and banning me from the company. It seems he's serious this time.
What? Which news outlet leaked it? Okay, got it. I'll be right over. Zach, you're in trouble. Your illegitimate child's identity and the broken engagement have been exposed. Now the media is portraying you as a fraud who concealed your identity for personal gain.
Damn it. This must be Carly. I didn't expect her to go this far.
Negative publicity is everywhere. We've dropped 13 points in 3 hours, losing nearly 100 million. They're having a meeting, and I'll head there first.
Take it easy.
Sir, given the ongoing losses, do we need to clarify?
No need. Contact the major media outlets. I want to drop a bombshell to divert the attention.
What you mean is?
The only way to recover the company's losses is to create a bigger topic and more buzz. Transfer all my shares to Zach, making him the largest shareholder.
This will upset the shareholders, especially Mr. Troy.
No need to worry about that. The internal conflict between an illegitimate son and eldest son will attract attention. Recovering the company's losses is the priority.
Yes, sir.
Zach is quite capable. He's come back and already taken all my father's shares. It seems he's determined to compete with me.
Now that everyone is here, today I have 2 announcements. First, Zach will become the largest shareholder. Second, Zach will officially be my heir.
I oppose this. How can an illegitimate son be the largest shareholder?
We only recognize Mr. Troy. Get this illegitimate son out.
I've made my decision. If you disagree, sell your shares. I tell you, since Zach became the largest shareholder, our company received the best investment of $200 million. You can choose to make money or sell your shares and leave.
I have objections. Zach's identity just got exposed, and with North Star Group in the spotlight, he shouldn't be made heir.
Dad, Troy is right. I'm not fit for such a position.
Are you two going to oppose me? Troy, I tell you, you better handle your affairs. Otherwise, you'll see that, without me, you're not even worthy of the CEO position.
Dad, what's your aim? To use your son as a pawn for so-called publicity?
You bastard. This is my company, and everything I do is for it.
Sir, please calm down and take care of your health.
This is the last time I'll tolerate you. Don't make me lose faith in you. Meeting adjourned.
Hey, wait for me. You've misunderstood.
Do you need a doctor?
A woman from the lower class has made a mess of the Brown family. I underestimated her. Suppose I don't eliminate this root. The Brown family and the company won't have peace.
Sir, what's our plan?
I remember that. In the investigation of Amelia's, she had a brother.
Named Finley, he's a small-time thug in Sealand and owes a debt.
Even this brother L looks like garbage. It's true that birds of a feather flock together. I bet Finlay's creditors want to find him.
Got it.
Troy, let me explain. I just found out about all this, and I've lost everything.
Are you satisfied now that you see me in this sorry state?
Troy, I already told the Frost family about my background, but I don't know why. Father would give me the inheritance position.
Of course you don't know. If it weren't for your stupidity, how could Father treat us as pawns?
I wonder how Zach is doing after such a big incident. He must have been sad too.
Hey, Ava, did you hear? There's a shameless woman in our team. She openly flirted with Mr. Stone in the office today. I saw it when I walked by.
Really? It's indeed shameless. Indeed. I heard the second son of our group and the Frost family's daughter ended their engagement because that woman got involved.
Wow. I didn't expect such a gold digger. To rely on seduction to climb up? How come? A person like that is still in our company.
Stop it if you don't know it.
I didn't name anyone specifically, so why are you mad at me?
To me, you just feel guilty. If that's the case, hurry up and get out of here so we can have some peace.
Women can be the most ruthless. Whether I stay or leave is none of your business. Hello, Mom.
Amelia, Finley is in trouble.
What do you mean? Okay, wait for me. I'm coming back right now.
Can you calm down a bit? I've already told you I'm not interested in being the heir. Besides, the chairman position will eventually be yours. Can we stop letting others manipulate us?
You're telling me to calm down? You stirred up the whole Brown family for a lowly woman and didn't think about being calm.
Troy,
Get out. I don't want to see you. It seems I still can't be cruel to this guy.
Mom, what happened to Finlay? What's going on? Finlay, are you okay?
Mom, you have to save me. I'm only 20. I don't want to leave.
Finlay, what's wrong?
Amelia, help me. I can't pay them back. They.
Who?
From the Secretary of North Star, our chairman sent me to say this, so either get out of the Brown family and stay far away or come to Sealand to collect your brother's body.
North Star, let my brother go.
Get out of the Brown with your belongings within half an hour. If you leave Zach, your brother will be released and his debts will be cleared. You have 29 minutes.
Fine, I'll leave. Just let him go. Hello? Hello? Mom, they're probably coming for me. To protect you and Finley, I have to leave for a while.
Amelia, where will you go?
I don't know, but I need to get out of here. Don't worry. I'll come back. Where are you going? None of your business. Zach, we shouldn't contact again.
What happened? We can figure it out together.
They're threatening my brother. I can't let Finley get dragged into this because of me.
Let me help you. What are you doing? Let go.
Mr. Brown has ordered that you can't leave the Brown family. Sorry, Mr. Zach.
Let go.
750,000. From now on, disappear from Mr. Zach's side.
No need. Go back and tell the chairman. I'll keep my promise. I hope he keeps his promise and releases my brother.
You can rest assured about that.
Goodbye, Zach. This is the insurmountable gap between us. The Brown family is top tier, and they hold others' lives. I have no ability to resist against such a colossal force.
The agreed time has not come yet, and you're already here. Even with a suitcase. Quite perceptive, aren't you?
You despicable person. Didn't we agree that as long as I broke up with Zach, you wouldn't tell anyone about this?
It wasn't me. Yes, I admit I'm bad. But I'd rather fight with Zach than do something like this.
If it's not you, then who? You're such good friends with Zach. How did you do this cruelly?
It wasn't me. I can be ruthless with anyone, but I could never hurt you. Don't think so badly of me.
This all started because of me. I harmed you. Can you do me a favor?
Say it, as long as I can do it.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Well, he was pretty nasty. Open the door.
Father, how could you do this? For your own purpose, do whatever it takes.
When I tell you to clean up, you should have cleaned it up. If you hadn't gone soft, how did you get involved in so many things?
Father, I beg you, can you let Amelia go? I beg you.
You are a loser. It's all over now. You're still defending that woman. Humph.
Father, since I was a child, I've never asked you. Please, let Amelia go.
This poor woman is not worth my energy on her. As long as she keeps her promise to stay away from you, I'll let go of her and her family. As for you, since you're from the Brown family, you can't make me lose face. Stay here for 2 days, then go to the office.
Father.
Mr. Zach Brown. Mr. Brown has high hopes for you. The board meeting is in 2 days, and he will hand over the chairman's position to you.
To me, what about Troy?
I don't know. Don't do anything stupid later. Being born into the Brown family is a fortune beyond the imagination of many. Come, take him away.
Let go of me. It's been a long 25 years. I will never give in to anyone. I must find my true love. Open the door. Let me out of here. Right. Hello, Maxwell. Is Amelia at your place?
I don't know. I haven't heard from her since she sent me a goodbye message.
Huh? What's the matter? You're letting me out?
Mr. Zach Brown, your friend is here.
Friend? What friend?
Me?
You? How dare you come here?
I'm not here to fight with you.
You can leave now. Say away. I do not have much patience.
Don't be in a hurry. Hey, it's been so many years that your taste seems to have declined.
I'm warning you, I'm not in the mood to joke with you. If you don't have anything to say, just leave.
Hey, you ungrateful bastard. I came to save you. If it hadn't been for someone, I wouldn't have come.
It's Amelia? Where is she now?
Can you do me a favor?
Go ahead. As long as I can do it, I'll do it.
I was kicked out of the Brown family. I have no place to stay in Uthia. Can you help me find a place to hide?
That's easy. This hotel is owned by our family. You can stay as long as you want.
Okay. Now, Zach is under house arrest. Can you help me save him?
So it's Amelia. Where is she now?
Well, your father ordered that. She can't be seen in Dreville. I'm hiding her in my hotel.
Then I'm going to look for her.
Hey, are you nuts? Take a look at how many people guard in the Brown Villa. Can you get away?
Then what should we do now?
I have ways.
It's a disguise for Mr. Zach Brown. Go and stop him. Yes, sir, Mr. Zach Brown. You can't go out. We need help. He's going out.
Zach must have left already. Hey, you won't let me go.
Oh no, we've been set up.
Sure enough, the bodyguards have all been sent away.
Zach.
I'm sorry. I got you into trouble.
I'm fine.
Do you have anything to say? If not, get some rest.
Mr. Brown, if you give the chairman's position to Zach, it's not a good idea. I hope you'll think twice.
Haven't you always stay away from the company's business? Why are you suddenly interested again at this juncture?
This concerns the future of our family and North Star Group. If you pass it on to Troy, I have no problem. After all, he's been with the company for many years. If it's Zach...
They are both my sons. You have no right to be concerned about how I distribute it. Don't think they call you Mom, then they'll be your sons.
Mr. Brown, I don't have any children, but Troy and Zach have already been my sons legally. I still treat them as my own. Why do you?
In the Brown family, you don't get to talk. I've made up my mind. Don't say any more.
But...
Get me some water.
Troy's mother passed away. If he becomes the chairman, I have nothing to worry about. If Zach takes over, that bitch will inevitably replace me as Mrs. Brown. No way. I'm going to strike first.
Father was never late before.
Mr. Pace, why isn't my father here yet?
Mr. Zach Brown, hold your horses.
Wait, Mother, didn't your father never let you come to the company's business?
I'm here today to attend the shareholders meeting for Mr. Brown.
Mother, what happened to father?
Mr. Brown suffered a heart attack. He's in the hospital now. I'm here in his place to attend the new board meeting.
Wasn't my father in good health? How come all of a sudden?
How can a woman attend the shareholders meeting?
A woman who has never participated in the company's affairs came to the board. That's ridiculous.
I know you all have a lot of questions for me. I have a letter of authorization personally stamped by Mr. Brown to serve as chairman during his hospitalization. I'll serve as the company's new director.
Mother, oh no, Mrs. Brown. Mr. Brown had never mentioned it. We never knew about the acting director.
That's right.
Are you doubting me without proof? Mr. Pace, as Mr. Brown's personal secretary, you can confirm the authenticity of this document.
This is indeed Mr. Brown's personal seal. It's authentic.
What? But how could he give the position of acting chairman to Mother? He should only give it to Troy. What's going on?
There's an additional clause in this document. The hospital has given Mr. Brown 3 days to wake up. If he doesn't, they will determine that he can no longer serve as chairman of the board. I will be the new chairman of the company.
How can the North Star Group fall into an outsider like you? We are not convinced.
Yes, you can't fool us with a piece of paper. No way.
Quiet. Let me remind you. The acting chairman can discipline shareholders.
Mother, according to the shareholding system, Zach should be the largest shareholder. Even if my father can't wake up, the chairman should be him, you.
Troy, your father is right. You're getting harder and harder to discipline.
Why do you say that?
This is indeed Mr. Brown's document. It has the highest validity. Mrs. Brown is now the chairman of the company.
There's one more thing. If Mr. Brown still doesn't wake up within 3 days, then all the shares he gave to Zach will go to me.
How can this be?
The meeting is adjourned.
Mother, why is father suddenly like this? Wasn't he always been healthy?
How dare you say that? For the sake of a woman, you've been causing trouble. How did your father fall ill? Don't you know?
Me?
Luckily, the position of chairman didn't fall into your hands. You're such a loser.
Hey, you only sent a farewell message without any clarity. You scared me so much.
I'm sorry. Hurry up and go in. Everyone is waiting for you.
Maxwell, what's the status of the company?
Just now, the secretary's office had an urgent meeting about Mrs. Brown's appointment. Although we don't know why Mr. Brown signed this contract, it is valid, and Mr. Brown is now in a serious coma. It's almost impossible that he'll wake up in 3 days.
Mr. Brown fell ill the day before the board meeting and has been in a coma for 3 days. This timing is too coincidental, suggesting it may have been intentional.
Ha ha ha. Zach, your time as the heir has been brief, but you are about to be ousted.
If you have no good ideas, please shut your mouth.
Ha 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 ha.
Mrs. Brown is eager to take action. She must have an ulterior motive.
You mean?
It's like this. Troy, it is the son of my father's first wife, and I'm just an illegitimate child. Mrs. Brown married my father because of family reasons. But for so many years, she has had no children.
Mrs. Brown is eager to seize control? Is she planning to oust you two brothers from the company before Mr. Brown wakes up?
Because I can't have children. I've suffered a lot in the Brown family. Now, I've finally climbed this position. You fucking old man. You likely never expected to wake up and find that North Star Group is now mine. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Brown.
In the Brown family, you just play a role as Mrs. Brown. Don't bother with anything else.
Ever since I married you, you've been treating me like a puppet and manipulating me. Even when you brought a lover back, I have to pretend I'm not aware of it.
Didn't you? Or let her come in.
What can I do? If I don't bring her home, you'll go out every day.
You're the one who can't have children. Cough.
Looks like it's working.
You. What did you do?
If you make that lowly bastard become the chairman, it's just a matter of time before I step down from my position as Mrs. Brown. It's your fault that you've chosen the wrong person.
You.
This medicine has no toxins, but if you get angry, you'll become ill. You're playing right into my hands. Oh no, Mr. Brown has fainted. Ha ha ha. Now it's time to take action. Let's start with Troy.
Yes, Mrs. Brown.
We can't conclude so early.
What? Why did they suddenly remove Mr. Brown's position? It's unreasonable? So that is what it is. Okay, I know.
You mean my brother has been fired?
Yes, that's right. The secretary's office has informed that Mrs. Brown will accuse Troy of betraying the company and is requesting him to hold a press conference to apologize.
Apologize? What for?
The West Hill Villa project that Zach was in charge of was a trap set up by Mr. Troy Brown to make Zach face some hardship, but only a few of us know about it. How did Mrs. Brown know?
I remember my father scolded me when the company was losing money. Mr. Pace came to comfort me. I told him about it.
Could it be Mr. Pace? But he is Mr. Brown's secretary. How could he?
What's there to guess? Mr. Pace and Mrs. Brown must be in cahoots.
If Lucas is correct, then this is a long-planned usurpation. Zach, it's useless to go there rashly. I have a plan.
For the West Hill Villa project, I've entrusted it to Zach. Due to his inexperience, the other side took advantage of the loophole, resulting in this failure. I have nothing to do with it.
I understand this is a confirmed internal report. The evidence is solid. Why do you say it has nothing to do with you?
About the internal report, my legal department is handling it. It's very likely a malicious report. So,
I made the report. It's true.
What's the basis for the report? Can you show us?
I have proof.
Hello everyone, I'm in charge of the West Hill Villa project. I'm Jared Elliott. I can prove Mr. Brown Troy switched contracts. He wanted to make trouble for his brother.
You ungrateful wretch.
Mr. Troy Brown, as president you compromised the company's interest. Can North Star Group allow you to keep your position?
We're still in internal discussions. Please refrain from reporting this.
It's true.
Mother!
Your mother passed a long time ago. I'm now the chairman of the North Star Group. Troy violated company rules, colluded with other employees, and harmed the company. The board of directors decided to terminate his position, dismiss him from North Star Group, and never employed him.
Do you have to go this far? What is your purpose?
Have you arranged for someone close to Troy in North Star Group?
Yes, I have. You're right. Seeing a check for $403 million, he agreed immediately.
Humph. I want him to confess that. Troy asked him to do all of this at the press conference. After this, ask him to leave town to stay away from trouble. We're the only ones here. You still regard me as an outsider.
Jada, for all these years you suffered in the Brown family, I must make them pay back.
My goal is to become the owner of the North Star Group.
You!
Security, take him away.
What are you doing? I'm the president. How dare you?
Here, inside is what my dad called the first doctor of Dravo. Mr. Brown's awakening depends on the man inside.
Thank you, Lucas.
Hey, is there anyone in there?
Dr. Welch is in seclusion. He won't see you.
Just tell him I'm Lucas, Lord of Dravel's son. I have a favor to ask.
Dr. Welch said while he's in seclusion, he won't see anyone. You may leave.
What do you mean? You look down on my father?
We do have urgent things to ask Dr. Welch for help. Please tell him we're begging him for help.
Why don't you listen to me? Dr. Welch won't see you.
Let them in. I sensed your urgent tone, indicating you have something important to discuss.
Dr. Welch, I do have an urgent request. My boyfriend's father suddenly fainted. He's in a coma. The hospital can't find any reason. He won't wake up. Dr. Welch, please save him.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
You son of a bitch. Do you forget it's North Star Group from the Brown family?
Troy, how are you doing?
Are you here to laugh at me?
You've misunderstood me.
Our mother has already removed me as an obstacle. You can rest assured that you will inherit the chairman.
Troy, can you not be so realistic? Our father fainted. You were expelled from the company. On the surface, it means inheriting the chairman. In reality, she wants to clean up the Brown family.
I've been kicked out of the Brown family. I'm just a nobody. How can we cooperate?
You can sign this.
What's this?
It's crowded here. Let's talk somewhere else.
You hid the girl here?
We were hiding from our father's watch.
Tell me, what is it?
I want to buy all the shares and transfer them to you.
Weren't these shares given to you by our father? Why do you give them to me?
Troy, I've told you before that I'm not interested in the so-called heir and power. I have someone I love now. I want to be with her and live a good life together.
Well, but even if you give them to me, it's useless. Tomorrow is the last day. If father doesn't wake up, your shares will also be Mrs. Brown's.
Troy, you can rest assured of that. I've already sent Amelia to find Dr. Welch to cure our father's illness. We need to take a risk this time. If we work together, we can stand against Mrs. Brown. Otherwise, the North Star Group will be taken over by outsiders.
There is no free lunch. You must be asking for something. What is it?
I do need your help with one thing.
Hey, Amelia, do you really want to save him? He strongly opposed your relationship with Zach and drove you out of Uthia. If he wakes up, you and Zach will be finished.
Of course I have to save him, although I know he won't agree. I'm with Zach. He's Zach's father. The Brown family is in trouble now. This is the only thing I can do for Zach. Dr. Welch, may I ask what kind of disease this is?
After my initial diagnosis, he was poisoned with a colorless and tasteless poison. He usually doesn't have attacks and can't be detected by equipment. However, anger can trigger a heart attack, leading to sealed acupoints and a coma.
Hey, old man. Don't talk nonsense. Just tell me if he can be saved. I can't understand your words.
I can only try. Whether he wakes up or not depends on his fate.
You've done so much for that girl. Are you sure you won't regret it?
From the first moment I saw her, I felt like she was my destiny, so I'll live with her for the rest of my life.
Childish. But I can't even get into the company. I don't know what to do.
You can rest assured. Maxwell is in his office right now. I'll ask you to come along to tomorrow's board meeting.
Okay. I hope so. Hey, but if something goes wrong this time, not only you or me, but the entire Brown family will be crushed by Mrs. Brown.
Callum, today is the day to make or break. Thank you for accompanying me to this step.
You useless woman.
Mr. Brown, I will find the best doctor, cure my infertility, and give you a child.
Get lost. If it weren't for your family's business dealings with North Star Group, I'd divorce you long ago.
Mrs. Brown? Mrs. Brown, are you okay? Mrs. Brown, are you all right?
Help me. Callum, you're the only person I trust now. Please help me take down the North Star Group. Callum, I used the medicine you gave me. He's passed out now.
I see. Wait for me.
Callum, he's still alive, isn't he?
Don't worry. This medicine won't hurt him. I'd draft a proxy letter for the CEO. You should know where his personal seal is. Hurry up and stamp on it.
Will it work, huh?
Don't worry. I'd promised to make you the head of North Star Group.
The 3-day period has arrived. Mr. Brown really can't wake up.
He's probably in a bad way. The North Star Group is about to change.
"3 days are up. Mr. Brown is now still unconscious in the hospital, according to the letter of transfer. I am now the new chairman of North Star Group."
At the same time, the shares Mr. Brown transferred to Zach will transfer to Mrs. Brown. Gentlemen of the board, congratulations to Mrs. Brown for being the chairman.
Wait a minute.
Troy, you were kicked out of the group. You have no right to be here.
Isn't he Mr. Troy Brown, who has been expelled from the company? Why is he here?
Troy! You've been expelled from the company for being a traitor. How dare you come back?
I'm the biggest shareholder of the company. Why can't I be here?
This is the transfer of shares. Zach has transferred all his shares to Troy.
Why do you need these shares? They will soon become Mrs. Brown's.
Let me remind you. The company allows the largest shareholder to campaign for the board chairman. I'm running a campaign.
It's a futile effort. Most shareholders already support me.
The outcome remains uncertain. Let's avoid excessive chatter.
Fine. I'll ensure your defeat is clear. Every board member. Let's vote by a show of hands in favor of Mrs. Brown being the new chairman. Please raise your hand. 8 votes in favor of Troy. Please raise your hand. 6 votes. The largest shareholder has 2. Now it's an 8-vote tie.
What if you add my vote?
Mr. Brown, you're awake. Isn't he in a serious coma? How could it be?
Callum, you treacherous wretch.
Didn't you say he would never wake up?
You two sons of bitches. How dare you do this to me? If it weren't for Dr. Welch, I'd be lying in a hospital bed.
I'm not sure if this pill is effective.
Please save him, Dr. Welch.
Cough.
That's great. The poison is gone.
You forced me to do it, without your disdain for me due to my inability to bear a child. And the daily beatings, how could I have come this far?
How dare you make excuses? It's all my fault. I was too lenient with you. Security, take her away.
It's me. I'm the one who planned this. It has nothing to do with Jada.
Do you think I'd let you go? A dog I've kept for 20 years now bites me back. I was so blind.
What are you waiting for here?
I'm not gonna let you get away with it. You won't end well.
Welcome back, Mr. Brown.
Didn't we vote just now? The current chairman is Troy. Huh? Where's Zach? Zach.
Thank you, Amelia. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
I'm the one who should thank you for being so persistent. But where are we going now?
Amelia. I remember it. I remember everything. I still have a real name. It's Avery Sims. 5 years ago, I lost my memory in a plane crash. Over the years, I've been searching for my fiancée. I didn't expect the one I've always loved and trusted to be the same person.
That's great. So you're Avery. I thought you passed away.
All right. Let's not talk about it. Let's go to Sealand together.
Hey, we can't. Anton is still in school here. I can't leave him.
Is your son more important than me?
Well, you're equally important. How can you be jealous of your son?
That's fine. Let's go. Look for Anton, okay?
Wait. So you really left the company and your dad alone?
I'll leave them to Troy. You don't have to worry.
Troy? What did you promise him?
What's the condition of giving me these shares? Just say it.
After finishing everything at the company, I want to take Amelia to Sealand. From then on, we'll never come back.
Are you crazy? Your father will never agree to this?
That's why I'm asking you to help me. Talk to my father for me. Thank him for all these years of raising me. At the same time, I hope that Amelia and I can live a good life together. Oh, right. You must stop my father. Don't let him come to me.
Fine, I promise you.
Thank you, Troy.
Oh, by the way, here is an unlimited black card. When you go to Sealand, you have to live a good life.
I won't tell you. All right. Let's go and reunite with Anton.
Zach has his own choice. Don't worry, I'll take care of the company for you.
With you at the company, I'm relieved.